Hi, I'm Antonio Centeno, the founder of Real Men Real Style. Today we're going to be talking about when is it inappropriate to be wearing a necktie. Okay, if you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. By doing that, these videos will come right to you. In addition, if you like this, if you find it useful, I would appreciate it if you would like this video down below. And don't forget to grab our free 47-page ebook. It's awesome. If you haven't grabbed it, grab it. What are you waiting for? And last but not least, I'm going to be linking to a great article on neckties so you can learn more about them. Okay, so the question came in. A gentleman was asking me, okay, I understand when you're supposed to wear a necktie, but let me ask the opposite question. When is it inappropriate to wear a necktie? And this got me thinking. That's a good question. I haven't had anyone ever ask me that before. And I came up with 4 quick reasons of how a gentleman can make a decision, okay, it's not the right time to be wearing a necktie. The number one reason I can think of is if somebody specifically asks. So occasionally on invitations to an event, you will see they'll put out what type of a dress code. People get creative with this, and sometimes people will say, hey, this is a casual affair. No neckties. I've even seen this. People will put no ties. And you don't want to wear a tie because the host is asking you not to do this. Their goal is to set up a certain feeling, an ambiance. And let's say they're in the city, they want to maybe create something that's much more relaxed, something that's, not going to have people a bit, stuffy feeling. And you may be the kind of guy that 7 days a week you wear a tie. Well, you need to make an exception because this isn't about you. This is about doing what you can to make the host feel great because they're putting a lot of time and effort into this party. And if they specifically ask you to wear something, then do all you can to wear it. Okay, the number 2 reason is if it's, and this is probably related to number 1, but if you find that you're going to be outdressing your host. So let's say there's going to be a party, an event, and you know that the host usually dresses down considerably. You don't want to be the guy that shows up and is just the center of attention because you look great, you've outdressed everybody, and you may feel good and smug about it, but at the end of the day, this is about the host and their party. And so pay attention to the person that's hosting the party. And is it something that they never, maybe they never wear a necktie, or they decided that, hey, I want this to be more casual. Again, respect the host. That's what it's about. Number 3, when it distracts. So there are certain work environments in which you do not want to wear a necktie. I worked prior to starting my companies in a manufacturing plant, and you didn't wear a necktie because there were moving parts. There were places where a necktie could get caught and it's going to pull you right into the machine. So in that case, it's a danger, it's a distraction. Another place you wouldn't wear a necktie is if it's not going to send the right message. So even though you may occasionally deal with lawyers or consultants, if most of the time you're working with men who work with their hands, who do not wear neckties, and really, you don't want to create that wall that's going to alienate you. So make sure the necktie isn't distracting. And another, don't wear neckties which are really outlandish. Although if you're in an environment that encourages that, sure, why not? But if you're going to be wearing something that, again, distracts, that pulls away from the bigger mission, then don't do it. And number 4 is you do not want to wear a necktie with clothing that it's not appropriate for. So I'm wearing a dress shirt. A necktie is appropriate. If I was wearing a polo shirt, a necktie would not be appropriate. If I was wearing a sports shirt, and that's one that's got short sleeve, maybe got epaulets on the shoulders, got double pockets, in that case, a necktie would not go with it. So you need to make sure it goes with the right style. Neckties, by their nature, are a bit more formal. So you can dress down neckties. I've seen them made from leather. I've seen them made from wool. They come in all shapes and forms. But when it comes down to it, when a man throws on a necktie, he's dressing up. So don't match them with something that maybe has a dress collar, but a necktie is not meant to be worn with them. All right, those are my 4 reasons of when a man should not wear a necktie. Take care. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.